So just type in a Google query for Google keyword tool, and it's kind of weird they don't actually have a nice name for it, but it's going to be the first organic result, and you'll click on that. Now if you don't have a Google AdWords account, go ahead and just click on sign in, and ideally you'd be under your Shift Digital Google connected account. And what it's going to tell you to do is it won't take you to this screen. It'll take you to a screen basically to sign up for AdWords. Go ahead and just click OK. It's free. Now just a quick note there, you can never associate with another AdWords account again with that same Google account. So again, I recommend you guys use your Shift Digital Google accounts that you signed up for using your Google Calendar, and that way if you ever need to connect to some other AdWords account down the road, you can do that. So once you get in to AdWords, then go ahead and find that link again that I showed a minute ago. So it's kind of backwards. You go in there, you sign up for Google AdWords, and then once you get into AdWords, you can go ahead and go back into this link, click on Login, and finally what you'll do is you'll click on, wait for it to load, search for new keyword and group ideas. So all I typically do will type in the dealership name. So let's just use Toyota of San Francisco. And I don't even, well, I guess you could type in the dealership's URL. I don't usually put a category in, and the only other filter that I'll put in typically is the location filter. So these folks are in San Francisco. So I'm going to ask Google to return results as if I'm a customer in San Francisco, just the city proper, and it'll default to the last 12 months, it'll default to desktop, that's all good, and then I'm going to click on Get Ideas. Once you click on Get Ideas, the report will load up, and you'll notice that the default tab is Add Group Ideas. I'm going to toggle over to Keyword Ideas. And this is a really good way for us to kind of understand what the most popular searches that are happening for Toyota related terms are within a given market. So I showed you what the related terms for Toyota San Francisco are, and it'll kind of give us an honest gut check of exactly what people are typing in that's related to that term. Now it might be better to actually just use the brand term. So again, anything related to Toyota, and again, I told them what city I'm in, and it's going to give me the results for that. So I like this because it really helps us to keep the SEO companies honest. And specifically, what I mean by that is that a lot of times they will send back reports to the dealership that they're working for. And again, I got to be in the keyword ideas versus the group ideas. Sometimes they'll send back real fancy reports that say, hey, listen, congratulations, you're #1 for XYZ search time. A lot of those are very long tail search terms that have very low search volume, so I'd much rather see a dealership striving to be in the #1 through 4 organic search results spot in the terms that are more popular than some of those long tails. So you can see, for example, Toyota Financial Services, Toyota Prius, Toyota Financial, Toyota Highlanders, Toyota Corolla. A lot of the model search terms are certainly going to be a little more difficult to own, since there's a lot of folks, including our own tier 1 agencies, who are bidding for those. But ideally, if a dealership is really on top of their SEO game, they can let Google know that they are a formidable contender for driving the organic traffic to the sites for those model terms. So Toyota Tacoma, if they have a really good SEO strategy for that, at a minimum, I think we can get them on space #4 for the organic results. So just an easy little tool that we like to use. You can export that, and then modify the data a little bit, kind of weed out the terms that aren't necessarily worth putting in front of a dealership. Right? It's not necessarily something they want to target. For example, the neighboring dealership. I'd rather not have that be the focus for Toyota San Francisco. I'd rather him focus on the terms that we know are more relevant to that store, like some of the actual model terms. So that's the end of the tutorial. Give me a call if you have any questions. Dan Maynard, 714-225-8432.